Good evening. Drug overdose deaths are on the rise, and it's a troubling trend here in Nevada. You're watching 8 News Now at 11. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. A new federal report shows our state is one of only 2 in the nation moving in the wrong direction. 8 News Now anchor Sasha Loftus spoke with a recovering addict who shared more in our community's movement to save lives.
Denise and Brian, the man I spoke with tonight says this fight isn't easy, but it's possible with support. He shared his own story of addiction, the loss he suffered, and the work he now does to help our community.
Somebody had heroin, and so they shot me up.
Giuseppe Mandel shares his journey through addiction.
I was a good kid at Gorman. I mean, I never even had detention for my shirt untucked.
It all started with pain pills after a high school football injury and spiraled out of control.
All-state athlete there, playing football. I would have never thought that I'd be on drugs.
His life wasn't his own for years, and he even ended up living on the street until he made a change 6 years ago.
Just being sick and tired, and finally got sober after a long time.
Now, Mandel uses the power of his story, working with Optima Healing and Recovery to help others still struggling.
And you'd be surprised at the calls I get on a daily basis of, trust me, people that are your neighbors, you know, your physicians, your politicians, all the way to the person that you just gave $5 to on the street.
The CDC releasing its latest numbers of predicted drug overdose deaths. Nevada seeing just under 1,500 cases in 2024. That's up 3.4% from the previous year. A contrast from the rest of the country that saw a nearly 27% drop.
Keep in mind, it's an unwinnable war. We just got to focus on winning in each individual battle.
Mandel says tackling this trend isn't easy, but it starts with family and community support.
But the biggest thing is access to care and knowing where to go and how to get it.
He encourages education and asks anyone who can to carry Narcan and take action.
But now it's fentanyl, then you got xylazine, you know, now you got, God knows whatever else comes next.
To make a difference and save lives. Now, the other state that saw an uptick in overdose deaths last year, South Dakota, they saw a 2.3% jump. Mandel says first responders and medical professionals make a real difference in these situations as their skills and training have adapted over time. Brian.
The CDC says drug overdoses remain the leading cause of death for Americans 18 to 45. Mandel says fentanyl is a main driver of these overdoses, involving the synthetic drug becoming even more common than heroin and other opioids.